And I'm going to remember to start recording for the folks on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for joining us. We're going to do 2 rounds, and there's 6 different movements. We're going to do each one for 30 seconds. So I'm actually just going to start a clock. And you can follow along with me. The first one we're going to do is the plank jack. So I'm going to come to the ground, hands on the ground like the top of a push-up, and then I'm hopping my feet out and hopping them back in. Let's do it. $15 more seconds. Two, one. All right, now we can stand up. We're gonna get a wide stance. We're gonna channel the late 80s, early 90s, arms out at our sides, and we're just gonna touch the opposite toe. Actually, there is a purpose to these. We are looking for a little bit of a stretch in our hamstrings, other than just getting our temperature up at a nice, slow pace. Looks great. All right, next thing, we're gonna reach up high with our arms, keeping our arms up high. We're gonna squat down. And we're just gonna air squat with arms up overhead, trying to stay as upright as we can. Looks great. 3, 2, 1. This next thing, I'm gonna step to the side, and then I wanna think like, almost like I'm trying to duck under a low pillar, not pillar, something that I wanna duck under. I'm 8 feet tall, and there's a door in my way. For some reason, I'm going through that door sideways. Seems feasible. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're coming down into just a hand plank. And we're gonna hold here for 25 more seconds. Not so bad. Better than an elbow plank, maybe. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then last thing, we're just gonna roll our neck side to side. We don't have to go all the way back, but I am thinking like to my left shoulder, rolling forward to my right shoulder. At a nice pace, nothing crazy. We're gonna repeat that sequence in 3, 2, 1. Plank jacks, here we go. Nice work. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're doing our toe touches. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Reaching up and squatting. Looks great. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Stepping under. I'm getting warm. I think it's working. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come down to that hand plank. Good stuff. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rolling our neck side to side, nice and easy. And rest. Awesome. Okay, today's workout, here's how it's gonna work. There's going to be a 25-minute clock. So we'll start that clock, and then we're gonna do 5 rounds of 12 push-ups, 16 of what's called a supine march, and then 24 reverse snow angels. So 5 rounds of those 3 movements. Once you've completed those 5 rounds, for the rest of the time remaining, you'll do as many rounds as possible of 3 different movements, which are going to be 12 Cossack squats, 16 down dog toe taps, and then 24 what are apparently called surrenders. I know, Mara, you and I did these on Tuesday. And I know we're both very fond of them, so perhaps I shouldn't have suggested that movement on Tuesday, but it's gonna be great. So, does that format make sense? So there's kind of 2 pieces. One is 5 rounds, and then whatever's left of our 25-minute clock, you'll repeat the second piece for the rest of that time. So, let's talk about all the movements. First things first, push-ups. I think I've had you all in class when we've done push-ups. You can absolutely scale the push-up by elevating your hands to something like a box or the back of a chair, or you could even do a wall. That's still an option, just like that. Or you can perform them from your knees. And then kind of on the opposite side, if you want to make them harder, you can elevate your feet. So if I wanted a little bit of an extra boost, I can put my feet up high on something. Now my body weight is redistributed a little more towards my upper body. It makes it a little bit tougher. So that is an option too. Let's just try like 4 or 5 push-ups, however we want to do them in the workout. Just so the first ones in the workout aren't the first ones of the day. Cool. All right. Then we've got the supine march. So supine march should be pretty tough. It is a very deliberate movement. I'll kind of show you how what, in my eyes, not deliberate looks like. So what I'm looking for the supine march is I'm going to start on my back. I don't need to curl my shoulders up. I can be relaxed in my upper body. Both legs are going to start out in front of me, and then I'm going to bring one knee up and then back to the middle, and then the opposite leg, just like that. So it's actually kind of hard to talk and do this because my abs are under so much tension, but what I want you to try to do is keep both your legs off the ground while you're doing these, and don't turn it into just sort of like this. Like, this is not hard for me in the same way that being very deliberate and alternating is. So let's try a few of those. I know these will get spicy a few rounds in. Cool. All right. Then, after 16 of those, and that'll be each one counts as one. 24 reverse snow angels. So, for a reverse snow angel, I'm going to start on the ground like this. Arms are going to be above my head, and then I'm going to swoop my arms forward and end up with them. My hands are facing upward and my body's next to me. My arms come out straight next to me, and I'm lifting my arms off the ground. So I'm kind of using gravity to create the tension and flexing my upper back. But a lot of times when we do these, people ask if you have to be in an arch position. And I'm gonna say no, but if you want a little added challenge, maybe you're thinking these reverse snow angels are not really pumping me up quite the way I want them to. Then if you want a little extra credit, then instead of just being in this position, you're gonna bring your legs up off the ground by squeezing your glutes. So now I'm in an arch. Then you can hold that arch the whole time. I promise they'll be a little tougher. So that one is up to you. So that's the first piece. Any questions so far? Okay. So then once we've done 5 rounds of that, we'll pop into the second piece, which is gonna be, starts with Cossack squats. So for a Cossack squat, I'm gonna step to the side and then sink down as low as I can. You'll see as I came down, I even rolled onto my heel. If you need to do that, that's just fine. There's not like a rule that you have to keep your foot flat for a Cossack squat and then pop back up. Just go as low as you can. Again, if you want an added challenge, if you have a weight, you could absolutely do these weighted. It's gonna be 12 total. I like to alternate, but if you want to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other, you sure can. Cool. Then, down dog, toe taps. So, for these, I'm going to start in a push-up plank position, and then I'm going to send my butt up, and if I'm, so I'm going to take one hand and tap the opposite toe. Then I'm gonna come back to my push-up plank position. So you'll see how my butt came down. I think the biggest fault I see with these is they turn into this. So my butt comes up, I'm touching my toe, bringing my hand back, and now I'm just alternating tapping toes, but my butt never comes down. I want you to return each time to that push-up position. So each time my hips come back down, I move up into a down dog and then tap my toes. Let's try a few if you haven't already. I'm sweating. Whew. Awesome. Again, each tap counts as one on those. Don't do 32 of them. I think 16 will be good. Then, surrenders. You may want something forgiving under your knees, like maybe a blanket or if you got a yoga mat, you can even use a pillow. But how these work, these are essentially a reverse lunge on one leg and a forward lunge on the other leg. So you can start with whichever leg you like, break it up however you want, but how it works is I'm going to bring one leg back, there's the reverse lunge, but instead of popping back up, I'm gonna bring my other knee down, then I'm gonna bring the opposite knee up, and then I do my forward lunge. So at speed, it looks like that. There's one, and then I can start with whichever leg you like. I think the toughest part is like remembering which leg you started the last rep with. So it'll be 24 of those, and one rep is all the way down and all the way back. So 1, so on and so forth. And just like with the Cossack squats, if you want to hold on to a weight for these, you can hold it wherever is comfortable, maybe out in front of you, maybe on your shoulder, something like that. Or you can not hold on to a weight at all. I think both options will be fitness. Okay, quick recap, a lot of pieces here. 25-minute clock, 5 rounds of 12 push-ups, 16 of the Supine March, and 24 of the reverse snow angels. After 5 rounds of that, we're going directly into, for the remainder of the time, as many rounds as possible of 12 Cossack squats, 16 of the down dog toe taps, and 24 of the surrenders. So 25 minutes is a long time. Don't feel like you need to come like blasting out of the gate, going as fast as absolutely possible. Find a pace that feels good. Okay. Everyone ready? Okay. I'm gonna put 25 minutes on the clock. Let's start in 10 seconds. Starts with 12 push-ups, 16 supine march, 24 reverse snow angels. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Woo. Oh, good stuff. Whew. Great job, everyone. Off to a great start. Whew. All right. Reverse snow angels got me burning. Doing great, everyone. We've got lots of time to work. If you need to take a breath, hang out for a minute, that's all good. Whew. Okay. Wow. Getting good. Great job, everyone. I'm slowing down. Whew. Spicy. Great job. This one tricked me. Doing great, everyone. Whew. Okay. Whoa. Great work, everyone. What a doozy. Lots of time to work. I'm heading into part 2. Can't wait. Whew. Whew. Good stuff. Good job, everyone. We got 10 minutes to go. For me, that's like half another round. For you, that could be like 2, 3. Doing great. Catch your breath if you need. Take a little rest. We got lots of time. All right. All right. Nice work. Whew. Nice work. What a doozy. Huh. Wow, great job. A little more than 5 minutes left. We're 20 minutes in. Great work. So much stuff. Huh. Nice job, friends. We're almost there. We're on the home stretch. Nice job. Nice work. Whew. I surrender. 3 minutes left. Here we go. Two more minutes. All right. "90 seconds. Here we go. Less than 1 minute left. Doing great. "30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! That was something else. You know, I'm embarrassed when it said 3, 2, 1, go, and we started. I actually thought, oh, I hope the first part takes me more than 5 minutes. And it took me 12, I think. So I guess you live and you learn. If you want a little mobility, what it is today, seated straddle. So I've got my legs out wide, and then I'm just breathing deeply and sinking towards the middle. Definitely pulling a stretch to my inner leg, maybe my hamstrings, maybe even into my low back. For me, I can't get very low. I got some tight hamstrings, so just reaching for the ground is pretty good for me, but you might be able to sink lower. I know some people can get all the way to their elbows in this position, but we can just hang out for a minute or so, making sure we're breathing deep the whole time, breathing into the stretch. Like 25 more seconds or so. Great job, everyone.